So this is obviously a nostalgia by 90s kid. Yeah, these people still exist, obviously, you know. Of course, I think most Nintendo fans are not like this, like we all know this, obviously, as well. But there are still tons of Nintendo fans that are just nostalgia by 90s kids. I get, you grew up in the 90s. Good for you. But the fact that you guys are still hating on the GameCube is just absolutely ridiculous, okay? Mario, but with, oh yeah, they're talking about the water in Mario Sunshine. Zelda, but with worse water. Metroid turned to a bat. Oh, now they're just saying Metroid Prime. You know, Metroid Prime is good. I never played Metroid Prime before, but what I've heard from Metroid Prime fans is that Metroid Prime is considered one of the greatest games of all time. Okay. No, this so-called Nintendo fans really commit. I'm not a big fan of Zelda all too much, but I would still have defended Tears of the Kingdom multiple times because Zelda is still beloved by millions of Nintendo fans. Even though Zelda is not my thing, I've actually given Zelda games multiple chances. It's just not my thing. I'm sorry, but you know, the Metroid turned to a bad FPS. And there was, oh yeah, they were hating on Luigi's Mansion too. Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion which has spawned one of the most popular Mario side series of all time, besides Mario Party itself. And, you know, Luigi's Mansion is the most successful Mario Party side series. No Mario sports game has sold as much as Luigi's Mansion 3 or Luigi's Mansion 2. Okay, Luigi's Mansion is a very popular side series. The GameCube had the worst first party. I'm surprised they're not calling it the Switch era. Because I know these guys claim that the Switch era is the worst era. I mean, right, Nintendo console? What the hell is Nintendo thinking? I just find the main reason they hate Mario Sunshine and Wind Waker is because the water is so cold, it's worse. Oh yeah, they also hate Wind Waker, which I didn't know there were still people who hated Wind Waker. I remember back in the early 2010s, a lot of people for some reason hated Wind Waker. Like, it was just like, oh, Wind Waker is the worst Zelda game. Why? Because it's a cartoony Zelda game. It's too stylized. 0 out of 10. Never playing this crap again. That's basically how they think. You know, Zelda fans and Star Fox fans, I think are like fighting for the title of what is Nintendo's most, you know, disrespectful fan base, you know. Actually, forget about Smash Bros. Fans, okay? Who expect every Smash Bros. Game to be Melee, too. Okay, the reason why Melee was the reason why the Melee was the reason way it was because of all the glitches Melee had. Not because Melee, you know, was this extremely technical fighting game. No, it's because there was all these glitches because Sakurai and his team only took a year, literally only took a year to put together Melee. So there were tons of glitches still left in the game, which Melee is actually a very broken game, but they still made the game working fine and properly, which is why Melee actually had so many clone characters, was because Melee, they only took like a whole year to make, so they had to strap together a few characters to say, hey, we have new characters, but they're exactly the same as other characters, because they had basically strapped them together, basically. And that's what this video here. Goodbye.